Hi, and welcome to our Catholic Cookbook Challenge for the month of August. I'm Jennifer, and this is Kate.
And every month this year, we have been challenging ourselves to try a new recipe from a different Catholic cookbook.
So this is our 8th month. So by this time, we have tried a lot of different recipes, some more successful than others, but it's all good.
So last week, we took a little road trip to Mepkin Abbey, and while we were there, we picked up a new cookbook. So today, 2 of our recipes are coming from this cookbook, Baking with Brother Boniface.
And in case you're wondering, Brother Boniface was a real monk who lived at the Abbey from 1952 till he passed away in 2004.
So he started off in life as Boniface Schnitzbauer and came over to America from Germany in 1929. He served as a medic in World War II, but then eventually found his way to Mepkin Abbey in 1952.
So before he became a monk, he owned an ice cream shop, and then he was also a barber. But when he arrived at the Abbey, one of the monks there gave him a lesson in baking bread. And after he baked his first loaf of whole wheat bread, he was hooked, and there he stayed in the kitchen for the rest of his time as a monk.
So it's said that he thought of his work in the kitchens as sacred, and he always liked to say that the key to good food was having good recipes. So that's what we're going to be testing out today.
So we've read that he liked quick and easy recipes, and that's what we're hoping for today, because last month with the Vatican Cookbook, we were a little bit traumatized by those recipes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they were a little bit out of our league, over our head. Yeah, so we're definitely Brother Boniface to the rescue, quick and easy.
So we're going to be trying 2 recipes from this book. The first one is his favorite pistachio cake, and the other one is his quick and easy biscuits.
All right, so last week at the Abbey, we bought cinnamon honey and we bought cherry preserves. So we are dying to test these out, and what better way to try them out than with Brother Boniface's biscuits.
And we are also going to be revisiting 12 months of monastery soup for the cream of cauliflower soup recipe, just so we're not eating cake and biscuits for dinner.
We're attempting to be a little bit healthy.
Trying to make a meal out of this.
We used this cookbook in January. We made St. Anthony's soup, which was really good. So we're hoping the cream of cauliflower will also be good. We'll see.
So up first is the biscuit recipe. Very simple: milk, flour, salt, baking powder, and butter or margarine.
These are scoop or drop biscuits. You don't have to roll them or cut them. You just plop them on the tray. So yay, Brother Boniface, I am all for that.
So the biscuits were not hard to make at all. We just started by sifting the flour, then adding the salt and the baking powder, sifting that too, and then whisking it together. Then we had to take the butter and cut it into that mixture with the pastry cutter, and then add the milk and start forming that into a dough. Then drop biscuits, really easy. Just take a spoon and put them on the baking sheet. And then we went ahead and stuck that into the oven. And then this is what they looked like when they were done.
So then for the soup, you're going to need cauliflower, garlic, carrots, potatoes, onions, and bouillon. And then also 2 cups of white sauce, which can be bought, but we're going to make ours. There's actually a recipe in the back of the book. So you just need salt and pepper, nutmeg, flour, milk, and butter.
So obviously first we had to start by chopping up all of the vegetables. So that was the potatoes and the carrots and the onions. As you saw, the cauliflower was already pre-cut. And we just put those in a bowl and set it aside. And then we got the water heating up on the stove. And then we added in the vegetables. Then we put in the bouillon and the garlic. And then just covered that and let it sit for a while. Then for the white sauce, we mixed milk and cornstarch, melted some butter, and then whisked those 2 together. Then we added the rest of the milk. and also some salt and some pepper, and then a sprinkle of nutmeg. And then we let that sit and stir until it boiled and got thick. Then when the vegetables were done cooking, we put those into the blender and set that going. Then we added the soup back into the pot and stirred in the white sauce. Mixed it all together for the final product.
So now moving on to the pistachio cake. You need a yellow cake mix, pistachio instant pudding mix, pecans, eggs, sour cream, cinnamon, oil, and sugar.
This one just caught our eye. It sounds really interesting, and I did see online that it's supposedly his favorite recipe, so we'll see.
So we started first with making the topping for the cake, chopping the nuts. It was at this point that Bishop Beagle finally woke up and decided to see what was going on in the kitchen. So the nuts got mixed with cinnamon and sugar, and then we put it aside and added the cake mix into a different bowl, added the pudding mix to that, and then whisked that up. Then we put in the oil and the sour cream, and then we added the eggs. After that, we mixed it all together, and yes, it is turning green because of the pudding mix. Then we put the batter into a greased pan. Half of it went down, and we spread that all out. Then we put in half the nuts to form the little middle layer, and then put the rest of the batter on top of that, and the rest of the nuts on top of that. And then we stuck it into the oven. And this was the final result. He deserted us.
So we are going to go ahead and taste test the biscuits.
We have the two little treats we bought at the Abbey. We have the cherry preserves and then the cinnamon honey, which I am most excited about. I'm curious to see what that tastes like.
I'm going for cherry all the way, although I do love honey also. I don't think the monks made this jelly. It says it's from Maine, but oh well, I'm not picky.
It's crumbly.
And it's delicious.
It's very good.
Very good.
The honey taste is stronger than the cinnamon taste, but
I can't trust cake, so I have to determine that for myself. Now, you all wish you had biscuits. Everybody needs to go make biscuits tonight for dinner. Excellent idea. Very easy, Brother Boniface.
So the soup is done now, but we're still waiting on the cake. But we're gonna go ahead and do the taste test of the soup while we're at it.
That cake smells so delicious. I'm just, hurry up, cake, hurry up. Okay,
28 minutes.
cauliflower or cake. I mean, come on.
It's a very mild flavor. It took on a pretty orange color though because of the carrots.
Yeah, the carrots made it have a kind of a golden glow. But we read in the cookbook, you could also chill this for several hours and serve it cold.
I'm lukewarm about hot cauliflower soup. Cold.
I'm the one who likes cauliflower soup in this house. I don't think our boys will even eat it.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hot cauliflower soup, yes, probably cold.
That just sounds disgusting.
Let us know in the comments if you like cold cauliflower soup. All right, the cake is done and it looks and smells super, super delicious. So, oh my gosh, I probably should have let it cool a little bit more, but who can wait?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think this beats the cauliflower soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I know, that's a surprise. You never saw that coming.
It would be a great recipe if you just needed a quick and easy cake.
Mm-hmm.
That's elevated a little bit, but still isn't going to take you forever.
Definitely a good one to do with kids or just,
For yourself.
anybody. Just for yourself, for any reason at all. All right, so we are done cooking now and done tasting. And in order of favorites, we definitely have cake,
biscuits, soup.
Oh, wow.
No one's surprised.
That's not a surprise, but they were all good. But yeah, I think the cake is really good. It's almost like a coffee cake, breakfast type of cake. You could have it. It's not too sweet. Maybe the sour cream in it makes it more of a coffee cake.
Something like that.
But anyway, the recipes in here are quick and easy. If you're in a hurry or if you need something foolproof.
Or something to do with your kids, potentially. There's a lot of good options in here. So we will have to keep testing and see what else Brother Boniface has put in his little book.
So yeah, Brother Boniface for the win.
So there you have it. That is our Catholic Cookbook Challenge for August. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.